At the Port of Corpus Christi, we are powered by people. Individuals professionally and personally dedicated to enhancing the quality of life in our port city. They are strong and resilient, thoughtful and driven, selfless and humble, and committed to a calling that extends beyond the workday and the office.
My mother, Monique Lerma, is an admin assistant of the Port of Corpus Christi. She's the assistant to the Chief Executive Officer, Ken Britton. She also assists with the port commissioners, so she arranges anything they need, like schedules, meetings.
This is all of the executive leadership schedules, so I monitor this daily, sometimes hourly. Things change.
I'm so proud of my mom. She works extremely hard. When she's off the clock, she's still working. This is her pride, this is her passion. If she's gonna do something, she's gonna do it right. She works so hard so she can support me and my extracurricular activities. She's the reason I am who I am today, and she's a great role model.
This channel used to be at 47 feet, we're now at 54. It's a project that we started 30 years ago and we just completed it.
My dad is Omar Garcia. He is the Chief External Affairs Officer at the Port of Corpus Christi. He helps bring in ships, helps with partners, open new jobs for the Port of Corpus Christi, and business opportunities.
One of the things that I also do is to help market the port through our communications department to make sure that people know that the Port of Corpus Christi exists, that we are open for business.
What makes me proud of him is he works extra hard. And when you work hard, that money goes to a good cause, like a good school, food, shelter. He works a long time, from 7, he usually gets home at 5, which is a long time. I can barely handle 6 hours at school. I don't understand it, but it's really cool.
What's this for? So we have to wear a hard hat if we go out into the field.
My mom works at community relations at the port.
I go around to our community when we're working on a new project, and I share with the community what that project is and how it's going to benefit our community.
I would say that the learning lab was the most fun thing.
It teaches students your age and all the way up to high school about what the port does, and it teaches them about jobs that are available.
I'm proud of her. She works at helping schools in the community. She helped the port give 1,000 backpacks to 10 schools. I'm Finlay Pulaska, and I'm part of the port.
I am Gabriel Garcia, and I am part of the port.
I'm Arden Lerma, and I am part of the port.
Hi, I'm Raylan.
I'm Reggie, and our mom, Sarah Garza, is the Director of Environmental Planning and Compliance for the Port of Corpus Christi.
My team and I make sure that all that water stays clean that way and that the air stays clean. So we work with the companies who bring in the big ships, and we try to find ways to reduce the pollution.
She helps rebuilding ecosystems for the animals along the coastline, so that way the animals are nice and healthy.
For the turtles, we did a big release down at the beach. It was so fun. There was tiny little turtles and ginormous turtles, which weighed so much. She has told us about this big conveyor belt that circles out trash and produces clean water after sorting out the trash from the water, which I think is really cool.
Texas State Aquarium draws in water from the ship channel to be able to fill the displays. Yeah, they use this water right here, so that's why we have to keep it clean.
It makes me proud that she's a hardworking, strong girl, and she knows what she's doing.
She raises awareness for the environment, and that makes me very happy.
I'm Raylan.
And I'm Reggie.
And we are part of the port.
There's the dolphin! Did you see it? There's two.
Oh, that looks so cool.
See?
Dolphins. I'm Maya Padrama. My grandma and Papa worked at the port. He gets his tools and work because he's a welder. He fixes things. She helps people when they get hurt at work.
And that one shows that they got hurt by falling or tripping on something.
Grandma works right here next to Whataburger Field in the EAB building. And Popo, if you go down the ship channel, works over here in Bulk Terminal, where they offload ships with pig iron barite.
The port is involved in a lot of functions for the community, and we do a lot of volunteering outside of the port. Her mom brings her to see what we're doing, so it's making her selfless, I think, by seeing others and being involved in what we do. It just makes her really happy.
I'm Maya and I'm part of the port.
I'm Joaquin Gonzalez.
I am Isela Gonzalez.
Our dad is the Commercial and Business Development Manager
At the Port of Corpus Christi.
So this is the bulk terminal.
He markets the port to other businesses to bring their goods and items through the port to distribute them to America.
He grabs the stuff that Port of Corpus Christi markets and he puts it on the boat.
This is pig iron. Okay, so they take this and they take it to one of the plants that's in Sinton. They melt this with an electric arc furnace. They mix it up with some other metals, and that's what they make, like the panels for the side of metal buildings or cars or anything that uses metal.
There's this one event that they have every year, and he's a tour guide, so they go while he's like narrating what this does and what that does. When I look at my dad's job and I think about the future, I think that I might want to do something like this. I give it like a 8.5 out of 10 on coolness. Because like he gets an ocean view in his office. That's very nice.
I will get back to you in, let's see, 14 years.
I'm Joaquin.
And I'm Isela. And we are part of the port. I'm Sophia Chapa. My grandma is a vessel traffic controller. She works at the Port of Corpus Christi. She tells the boats on how to get in and out safely so they don't crash into each other.
So a vessel traffic controller is a person who's directing traffic, ship traffic and barge traffic, coming into the port and parking them at different docks and just making sure that they come in when they're supposed to come in and they wait their turn to come in.
She showed me that there are cameras all over the port. Look, there's a ship right there that's coming in, I think, or coming out. You can see ships anywhere that they travel. She has to watch all the cameras so she knows where all the ships are all the time.
Total overall, there's over 100. I want to say maybe closer to 300 cameras.
What are these like little circle things everywhere?
Those are the different refineries.
I'm proud of my grandma because her job is very special to me because she's very good at it and it's very important. It's important that all the oil and chemicals come in and out safely from Corpus Christi. I'm Sophia Chapa and I am part of the port.
My name is Catherine Rose and my mom is Rajara Bailey and she works as the Director of Community Relations at the Port of Corpus Christi. My mom brings people together to solve problems and create solutions in the best way possible, like new parks, playgrounds.
Those community investments are either in economic development, so how we ensure that we're bringing in new business to the Corpus Christi and Coastal Bend region, or they can go into organizations like the Harbor Playhouse, where you're at camp right now.
The port has several partnerships with the Art Museum and other art places.
This is part of the Visionarios program, where students from all over the Coastal Bend submit their art, and then they get selected to be a part of the display.
I think it's important because it can inspire people and it makes things a bit happier. Her job is like helping a bunch of people and it makes me feel happy because our community is getting the things they need. It makes me kind of proud. When I grow up, I want to be the president. She's like a leader and I want to be a leader, so I think that she's reflecting onto me. My name is Catherine Rose Bailey and I am part of the port.
Hi to Lakeland.
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Ivana.
Our dad is Richard Hernandez, and he is the IT operations manager at the Port of Corpus Christi. And he basically makes sure that computers and phones are working and don't have viruses. The port has hundreds of cameras everywhere, and he has to make sure they're all working.
He fixes Wi-Fi when it's down and makes sure all the websites are working. Even when a hurricane comes, he stays to make sure all the operations are working.
I think the coolest part of my job is helping people. I like to help people out, and with the technology now, everything runs off technology, so just trying to make people's lives easier. It gives me pride to make sure that they can do their job, or if they have an issue, that issue is resolved quickly.
I would want to do this job someday because I get to see a lot of ships and work with technology and code.
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Ivana.
And we are part of the port.
I love math, you know. I love math, I love my numbers, and I love when they make sense.
My name is Julie Donahoe. My mom's name is Janelle Stentz. She is the accounts payable supervisor for the Port of Corpus Christi.
I'm responsible for sending out the funds to the people that own this property so the port can then acquire it.
She makes sure everything is paid per week, per month.
We get our bills in a box versus the envelope.
That's one phone bill.
One phone bill. That's our cellular bill for cell phones.
It seems like an extremely big job because she has to make sure all of these people are paid, and she does all this because she loves her job, but also to ensure me and my other siblings are happy. It sets the example that where I go in life, I should always find somewhere that I want to be.
I'm Emma Buchanan, and my mom, Kim, is an admin assistant at the Port of Corpus Christi. How many people do you have to keep track on?
Well, I directly help 3, 2 chiefs and a director. However, I am happy to support anybody who needs help.
My dad and my mom worked in the Coast Guard a long time, and he just retired from 24 years. What makes me proud of her is that she's always really kind and caring and booking travel for people so that they can get to their meetings. And she's always volunteering for the community. She's a trooper for handling all of that.
Oh look, if you wave at them, they say hi.
My auntie is Brianna Garza. She is a community relation specialist. She helps the port give schools money, school supplies, computers.
Right now we're doing a summer shoe drive because maybe their parents need to be paying for other things like food. We helped out 200 nonprofit organizations get money so that they can help people.
I think it's really cool. She even gives kids bikes who don't even have them. I'm Ethan Ryan Rivera. I'm part of the port.
I am Emma Buchanan, and I am part of the port.
I am Julie Donahoe, and I am part of the port.